Hi, I'm Cindy Estrada, UAW Vice President and Director of the General Motors Department.
And I'm Rex Blackwell, Vice President, Labor Relations, GM North America.
April 28th is a special day for workers all over the country. It is recognized nationally as Workers' Memorial Day. It is also a day of remembrance in all UAW-GM facilities where we pause and pay tribute to workers who have lost their lives or been seriously injured on the job.
April 28th is also important because OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, was established on this day in 1971. Workers' Memorial Day serves as a solemn reminder to everyone in our UAW-GM family of how important it is to work safely every day so we can all return home to our loved ones.
Our Workers' Memorial Day theme for this year is Working Safely Today Brings the Promise of Tomorrow. Let's take a moment to recognize how much progress has been made in reducing worker fatalities and how much worker safety has improved over time.
Prior to the creation of OSHA, 38 workers lost their lives every day on the job in the United States. Think about that, 38 people every day that went to work and did not return home. Today that number stands at 12, but still 12 too many.
In our UAW-GM work sites, one work-related death is one too many. And we must never rest in our efforts to work safely every day, every shift, and every moment on the job.
While we did not experience a UAW-GM fatality in 2014, tragically we did experience a contractor fatality at our Marion, Indiana facility. Our thoughts and prayers are with the family and co-workers of James Gibson.
Our goal of zero workplace fatalities applies not only to members of our UAW-GM family, but to anyone working at one of our sites. And if all of us are truly committed to building a culture of safety in our workplace, we can help each other achieve that goal.
As we continue to drive changes that will improve safety processes, we remain firm on our commitment. The safety of every worker is our overriding priority.
Our UAW-GM safety system and joint programs are designed to identify and eliminate hazards, and we will continue with our efforts to protect the health and safety of all workers. But safety is not just about systems and programs, it's about people. And as you watch the video, let's remember that we are indeed our sisters and brothers' keeper in the workplace, and that by helping each other safely today, we can all enjoy the promise of tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to my first grandchild, and I'm just thrilled to death. I can hardly wait to do all the grandma stuff and bring in all the pictures to show my coworkers and do all that fun stuff. I'm just thrilled and I can hardly wait.
I'm gonna have to say getting my first home. I'm gonna have a nice big yard for the dogs to run in. It's gonna be great. I'm thinking of barbecues in the summertime. So I am really looking forward to living in my first house.
I'm getting married next fall. Watch. I got a beautiful ring. I can't wear it on the floor. And we're gonna go to Hawaii. It's just the wedding of my dreams. And the man of my dreams too.
Right now, I'm looking forward to getting through this week, and we're headed on vacation. We're headed to Park City. The 4 kids love to ski. We're gonna be unplugged. There's gonna be no phones, emails. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
My son is graduating in the fall, and I'm so proud of him because it's taken a long time. And I'm looking forward to my daughter getting married in the spring.
I'll tell you what I'm really looking forward to this summer. I got to plan some buddies, a couple friends from work here. We're gonna take a motorcycle trip out west and ride around for a week. And I'm really looking forward to it.
I'm just looking for some free time to be able to spend some time with the family in the garage. My dad's got his Camaro. He's been undercover under wraps for a long time now. And looking to call over the Primos, my cousins, just really dive into that and clean it up and take it out for a ride. Finally, it's been in the garage for a long time.
Well, I'm looking forward to retiring. A little peace and quiet with my husband. You know, we've got a little cottage up at the lake. We're never there enough. And I don't know, I could see us settling down there and the kids coming out for a visit now and again. And it's going to be great.
I look forward to simple things, man. I look forward to 2 major things right now. One is finding the right young lady. I'm gonna settle down, get married, raise some kids, raise them right. And my parents, I love my parents, man. They've been tremendous to me my whole life. It's my turn to be good to them. You know, they love Florida. I want to send them down there to live. I'm working for it, man.
There are countless life experiences that all of us in the UAW-GM family are looking forward to later in life. That's why working safely today has to be at the forefront of everyone's daily routine. As a team, we've embraced many impactful safety programs over the years. Programs such as pre-task planning, which makes sure every non-routine job is planned for in advance. Working in confined spaces, it's important to recognize potential hazards and have the proper training prior to working in those areas. Our plant emergency plan includes emergency placards which are placed throughout each site directing employees in case of an emergency. And always wear a high visibility vest when working in orange crush zones, and always remember the 2-foot rule when around any mobile equipment. These programs, and many others, have helped keep our UAW-GM family safe over the past year. But programs and standards can't always guarantee your safety. One of the most powerful safety measures that we have is being your brother and sister's keeper.
Art Hill. I got 25 years working with the UAW General Motors, and I have a real life experience. I was working on the engine line. One of my coworkers came to us and said something sounded unusual, something different. We couldn't see anything at that time, but he heard something different. At that particular time, he asked us all to take a step back. As we began to step back, the entire conveyor fell, and it could have killed 10 people. You talk about looking out for one another, and we are our brother and sister's keeper, because that's what's important. We are family, and we look out for each other.
My dad was a line worker. I had an uncle who was a pattern maker, and my cousins worked on the line, and my brother worked on the line, so it was just kind of expected that I would follow the family business, I guess you might say. So all the years that I was in the plant, I viewed the guys and gals that I worked with in the plant as members of my family. And like any family, you sometimes have disagreements, you don't get along, but when push comes to shove and you're working together in the plant, you know everybody's got each other's backs. And I think it's kind of like that saying about being your brother's and sister's keeper. In a family, you keep track of each other and you look out for each other. That's what we always did in the plant, and it worked out well for all of us for 29 years. It was a good thing. 29 years with UAW-GM.
And we were just like family. They're my brothers and sisters. Just like a real family, they're my extended family. And no, I didn't get an opportunity to become friends with every single person I worked with, but they were all people that I respected and cared for. And such a good feeling knowing that I had people among me, just like my brothers and sisters at home, who would do anything for me and who had my back and I had their back. So it was a wonderful, wonderful family environment.
You know, 31 years is a long time. I've been in the plant, and I can't even believe it went by so fast. I had so many great friends here and good experiences in the plant. But I'll tell you one thing that will always stick with me, and that is safety. Early on, just in my first few years in the plant, I had a near-miss situation, and luckily for me, there were people nearby who lived by that safety code. They didn't take it for granted, and I'm here. A lot of great things in life I would have missed out on, and I'll tell you, I'm blessed to be here. But it sounds silly to talk about it. I mean, we hear it all the time, safety, safety. Well, I tell you what, when it's almost gone, it changes your mindset. And I would recommend to everybody, don't take it for granted.
In my 33 years, we've seen a lot of injury. Certainly seen a lot of injury, and even had some myself. But in all that time, my friends at the plant, we've never ever had to suffer through anything like a death in the workplace. One of those brothers keepers saved my life one day. There's no better way to ensure safety is than when we're all watching out for each other. Remember, everybody who's watching this, we are all our brother and sister's keeper.
In all our UAW-GM facilities, we remain committed to the goal of zero fatalities, and we must continue to devote the time, training, and resources to accomplish that goal.
And while we honor the memories of those who have lost their lives in the workplace, don't our families and friends deserve a lifetime of memories with us? Let's commit ourselves to a renewed focus on health and safety, and remember, the best thing about memories is making more of them together.
No matter what stage of life we find ourselves in, we need to be focused on our safety and the safety of those around us. That's how we'll make sure we're here to enjoy the promise of tomorrow. Whether at home or at work, we should live the values that return people home safely. Every person, every job, every day.
Our sincere hope for everyone in our UAW-GM family is that we all make safety personal, and that we all take ownership in our future, and that we all enjoy the promise of many tomorrows.